Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jackson Hearth. And welcome to your Sunday inspiration. Now, this Sunday is a really special thing that I'm going to be sharing with you because it was something that my grandmother um, had as a poem. I think she got it at her church, but it was her favorite poem. It was one that she would talk about all the time. I'm not for sure if anybody, she would talk to me about it all the time. Um, and it was something that she um, would read to people if they asked or if they had wanted something to say or something to share. Um, and again, I think most of my family knows it. If not, they're going to hear it this morning. But it was a poem, and the poem is called The Dash. So give me a second and let me pull that up for you. So the poem is called The Dash. It's by Linda Ellis. I read of a man who stood to speak at a funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the headstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time they spent alive on earth, and now only those who loved him know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you would like to change? For you never know how much time is left that that can still be rearranged. To be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So, when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things that say about how you lived your dash? And I think that really sums up really the Christian life is how we live our dash. On that final day, when the Lord calls you home, when they eulogize you, how do you want people to remember your dash? And I think that is really important, especially in today's world, is that dash. We have the date of birth and the date of death, but in between, people don't know. People know you when you're born and people know you when you die, but in the middle, do people really know you? So, how do you want to be remembered in the dash? And please share this with anybody, share this with everyone, your pastor, your friends, your families. I think this is a really important poem and really important, and it really has some really good, important statements because only those in your life are going to know your dash. So when you take your final breath and the angel of the Lord comes to get you and you stand before the Lord, how do you want people to remember your dash? And from my heart to yours, thank you. And I will see you next time.